Have you ever needed God to reverse something? Things were going south, and they were going south real fast. And you needed Him to turn it around, to put you in a whole different course, take you north, because you hurting going south. Well, I've got good news. You can change God's mind. You see, God has a space in His dealings with His creation that allows for flexibility in His decision-making when conditions have been met. A lot of times we're headed the way we're headed in negative realities because either we've put ourselves there, circumstances has put us there, maybe even other people have put us there. And He calls for a certain response, and that response touches another element of His character. Maybe He had to act in judgment or discipline or even wrath because of what we are dealing with at the time. But when we respond accordingly, He can now attach our request to His loving goodness and mercy and grace and kindness. And when He attaches that request to the other parts of His attribute, then He can change His previously decided result because He's relating it to another aspect of His being. So don't let your circumstances define how things end. Appeal to God. The Bible is full of God's reversals. The Bible says that God repented, for example, in Nineveh when Jonah preached. And he repented and changed his mind about their destruction. But he repented because they repented. When they shifted, he shifted. So there is some fluidity with God, not in terms of His character, but in terms of His methodology. So I don't want you to throw in the towel. I don't want you to give up. I know it may be bad. I know it may be challenging. I know it may be difficult, but it's not over. Because if you will appeal to God and meet the conditions that He has set forth in faith, obedience, and prayer, you're talking to Him, you're being honest with Him, and you're sharing your request with Him. And then you trust Him to change the direction. You will be surprised at how willing He is and how actually He's excited He is to turn a 180 on you and move you in a whole different direction because of His mercy, His grace, and His love, and His willingness to respond to our obedience. God bless you as you watch Him turn it around for you.